without wasting much time, we are here today for the Ansah Quaye Trilogy. Now, to come to the middle, the promoter who is promoting this whole event with Ace Power Promotions is Mr. Alex Ntiamwa, the CEO of. Without much ado, I want to call Mr. Alex Ntiamwa to give us the opening address for this event. Let's give him a hand.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you this afternoon to Bukom Boxing Arena, the press hall, known as Mudo Hall. Today we are here, as the MC said, for the Ansah Quaye Trilogy. It's been a long time that this fight was scheduled to happen, but due to injury of Ansah, we couldn't get it pulled up. And then again, we postponed the fight to May last year, but because of COVID, we couldn't do it. And so today we are here for this press conference that coming Saturday, March 6, 2021, is going to happen. The third fight between Michael Ansah and Sheriff Quaye. They both have won one apiece, and we want to have the final winner to determine who is above who. Today we are here, we Box Office Sports Promotions. We see boxing as a business, and therefore we should be able to partner other promoters so that we can get the best out there for boxing fans here in Ghana. And so today we are partnering with Ace Power Promotion. This is the second time we are doing this partnership, and we believe it's fruitful. We are ready to bring you world-class boxing out of Ghana. And this coming Saturday will not be an exception. It's going to be a world-class boxing. I thank all of you, especially the media, for coming. And I believe we have other people also to speak at this high table. After that, I'll introduce the boxers and also announce the card. Thank you all for coming.
Like I stated in my earlier address, Ace Power is one of the new entrants into the Ghana Boxing Promotions. Very fortunately, we saw an exquisite promotions last December. It was one of the best. It is world-class presentation, and we can salute them for that. Again, we saw another blistering fight on that night. We saw Robert Quaye with Mbelini, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. We want to go back to the top and speak to. Before we come to the top to speak to GBA people, we want to invite Ace Power Promotions to give us a word. So I'd like to call the promoter COO of the Ace Power Promotions.
Well, are you hiding? Yeah, it's Chief Operating Officer.
Yeah, Chief Operating Officer, so it's COO. I guess I'm standing.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen a lady, she's two ladies there. So, at least,
ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. We are excited. It's a pleasure to be here. We are excited that we get to be part of this promotion is going to happen on the 6th of March. The reason is simple, as the MC was saying. We just did our first promotions just on the 24th of December. And we want to keep it going. The reason is that we all know that Ghana has not produced a world champion for some time now, since Richard Quaye lost his belt. We have come into boxing to make sure that we rectify that situation. We feel that Ghana has a lot of talent. The problem is that people are not putting their money where their mouth is. So we are here just to make sure that we can look at these talents, we can push them and help them to be able to bring these titles back to them. So we are excited that this fight is going to happen. Fortunately for us, Robert will be on the hill, and we look forward to a great night on the 6th of March. Thank you.
Please tell us your name.
My name is Isaac, but I guess that you got my explanation wrong, so I have to correct you. I'm not the CEO for Ace Power Promotions. I am the MD, I'm the managing director for Ace Power.
And the promoter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eduamankwa. I'm privileged to get that correction, and from henceforth I'll address you as MD of Ace Power Promotions. You can follow Ace Power Promotions on Facebook, Ace Power Promotions on Twitter, Ace Power at promotions _ Ace Power on Instagram. It is Ace Power Promotions, and website www.acepowerpromotions.com. Now we go to the high table, but before I do that, when I was introducing the people at on the top, I mentioned one coach and left out the other coach. In fact, the first coach is coming from the Bronx gym. That's where we are having one of the boxers coming from, and the other boxer is also coming from the Child Sportive Gym. They are represented here by Prince. Let's give him a hand of applause. Yes, so we go to the table and take a solidarity message from the GB. But first, we want to take it from Lord Quaye, and then we come to the second vice president of the GB.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ghana Boxing Authority, I once again welcome you to this function. And to begin with, the GBA is grateful to the government for the gradual lifting of the ban on social gathering and the number of people who can attend to sporting activities. We are very grateful for that. This is going to keep the boxers busy, and also lovers of boxing will have their share of entertainment. We are very, very grateful for that. And we're asking all those involved in boxing, that is promoters, managers, and ring announcers and all that, to get ready for a very busy time ahead, because there are going to be more sanctioning of fights, and with the sanctioning of fights, Bukom Boxing Arena is going to be a very busy spot, and we'll be coming here frequently, and we hope that promoters like Ace Power and Box Office, together with other promoters, we are going to have a very lovely time where boxing is concerned. Once again, I welcome you to this occasion and wish you have a pleasant time. Thank you.
Let's give him a hand of. We go to the GBA again. This time it is the second vice president of GBA in the person of Abraham Kote to give us a solidarity message again.
Yes, I'm very happy that today we are all gathered here. Box Office have done a lot. Now we have Power Promotions partnering in Box Office as well. My colleague board member have said a lot. All that I'll tell the media is the GBA have sanctioned this fight. So we call on all supporters. For me, it will be very interesting to watch this fight because the first one, Sheriff Quaye won, the second one, Ansah won, and now we want to see the king of that particular, is it lightweight division? Right?
Yeah, lightweight, yeah.
Yes, and this is going to be an interesting bout, and I will be happy that everybody will be there so that we can really see the king in the lightweight division. Thank you.
And in fact, a big respect to me that we have a card which all of us can be happy about. Before I waste any more time, I'd like to call Mr. Ansah to give us that mouth-watering card.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 6th of March 2021 at the Bukom Boxing Arena, we gonna have, like the MC said, mouth-watering bill on the night. On the night, we will have our sensational heavyweight boxer in the name of Ishmael Jan, who will be fighting for a 6-round contest on the night against yet to be named opponent. Also, we'll be having Mr. Michael, the boxer Michael Abam, who is a debutant, who will be coming out first time as a professional. He will be fighting against a yet to be named opponent on the night. Also, we have Daniel Gosh, who has won his first fight, and he will be fighting for his second fight on the night. And this time, he's going to fight Kofi Atinga, who has fought about 4, lost 3, and won 1. We'll be having Theophilus Tete. He is the national champion at the super bantamweight for some time now because of COVID. He has not fought, and he will be fighting on the night against Musa Apia at the super bantamweight 8th round. We also have 8-round contest between Oli Dogbeto, who is one of the sensational featherweights we have here in Ghana, against Edward Kambaza, a hard nut to crack on the night for featherweight contest 8th round. Also for 10-round contest, super welterweight, is going to be Dani Aduku against Namu Aziz Samson from Benin on the night. We also have international cruiserweight contest for a 10-round between WBC number 5. WBC rated world number 5. He fought last year for WBC world title at cruiserweight. Olaraju Duradola from Nigeria. He will be fighting against Tariel Jafarov from Azerbaijan. That is international cruiserweight 10-round contest. We also have the second fight of Mr. John Lai, expensive boxer, against Kamaruddin Boyfiu, vying for the national featherweight championship on the night. They had one fight already, and they want to go back again for another fight because the fans want to see more. Fortunate and unfortunate, we're supposed to have Mr. Robert Quaye, stopper, fighting for IBF Continental African title. But due to COVID restriction in where we selected the opponent is supposed to come, he signed contract and everything, but because there was change in their government regulations, or because of COVID, the person could not travel. And we tried as much as possible to get a replacement, but IBF couldn't sanction the new opponents that we presented, because it's Continental African Championship title, and most of the boxers that we got don't qualify for approval. Those that qualified also were not interested in the fight. I believe because of the record of Mr. Robert Quaye, they thought it's very risky for them to take that fight. So most of them, they don't want to take, because 18-0, it has something to tell you. So they didn't want to take the fight. So it's unfortunate for us. But the fortunate issue here is that our own Ghanaian boxer, Richard Amenfu, has come out bravely that he wants to take on that challenge for a 10-round contest against Mr. Robert Quaye, to show that at least he can take on the fight, and if he wins, he want to take on the IBF championship instead of Mr. Robert Quaye. So we want to see on the night what will happen. For the co-main event of the night, we'll be having the UBU African title. We'll be having a West African Boxing Union title. And then for national featherweight final eliminator. And it's between experienced boxer George Krampa against Afre Lamte. Afre Lamte is a new kid on the block, and he will be fighting against George Krampa. Can we see the two boxers? Alfred, can you stand for the people to see you? George Krampa, George Krampa. This is one fight that the fans want to see, because Mr. Krampa is a very hard-knocked boxer. He has knocked almost the best at his weight, and we have a young guy coming to challenge that feat to see if he can bypass others who couldn't go through. So we're looking forward for the fight on the night. The main event of the evening, before we announce, we have Yusuf Seidu, who is a super featherweight boxer, will be fighting for a 6th round against a yet-to-be-named opponent. On the night, the main event of the evening, as we have said already, this is the 3rd fight between Mr. Ansah and Mr. Quaye. So we theme it as Independence Day Trilogy. And so this afternoon, I present to you Mr. Michael Ansah, aka One Bullet. And also Sheriff, the one-time Quaye.
One time.
At this moment, I would like to give the microphone to Sheriff Quaye to tell us how prepared he is. Or after 5 years, Sheriff Akeo prepare when they prepare can fight. She before that, I would like to ask Mr. Robert Quaye what he thinks about this fight. Well, ask what be Mr. Robert Quaye. Can a preparation can I can fight a bar on the banner around the mini genoni I can be.
Media, GBA, and the neighbor can share this and I'm going to go. She's only working because no will among 8 of you. Your bullet no. She could be me. She had been up. Miguelino, rematch, they stop me. If you want to be the best, say, you will fight best, and you become a best. Then you understand. Although you're champion, who you champion or the government champion, minimum. So you champion, then what you champion. No, you will be an head to a lady lead because you get no face, you get a winner. You can man second is stop. Oh, you are a lady champion, lady challenger. She 6 months, Bacho money champion of all. Let me understand. Fighting in prepare fighting
First of all, don't make you Muslim. Miss on Taliwan, Alexander. Taliwan, because come on, they march, I'm a Jew by a GB, and I'm going to march again. They can fight me about me. Only Taliwan, first of all, don't make you Muslim. Me, I don't say Sheriff Quaye is a good bosser. So the way they brought me, I guess, because Sheriff Quaye beat one. I want to tell Sheriff that if you pass on 5, all of us, if you see me, call me radical because Sheriff Quaye is a ridiculous boss I come by. Sheriff Quaye, what style can you beat me? I mean, John Washington, Cole, Oluwaseyi, I mean, Petty Moses. Sheriff Quaye, what was this beat? Only top was that beat for Ghana. Michael Wamlet and Sam was out now. So Sheriff Quaye, what style can you beat me? You Sheriff Quaye, 1, you fall down. Round 2, you fall down. Round 3, you fall down. Round 4, you fall down. Round 5, I'll just shut off because Sheriff Quaye is lacking experience. Sheriff Quaye, what style can you beat me? Yeah, I'm ready for this fight. I'm ready for this fight. Get the idea trainer, Mogoni, a chopper again. Any trainer, I can't go back to Lavar in Chalapan. Naganya have a way there. Nave draw, Nasaka Bego, Chalapa, correct time, correct one. Ninkos for feather. Nagamugo Bagazing of our, let me know to know, Chalapa. Only missing. Quite English first fight there. Now, Amy. She always like a winning no medical human. Ninkashi Adu, now rematch. Stop letting Naga near me. See Naga a 20 egbo. No, not a 2 egbo. Some if I do with Sanaga teach me teacher, not teaching. You don't teach me back. A bullet one. Ah, Sheriff, what style of vivid to me? What style of vivid to me? Sheriff is a tutelage was I come by. It's a nuisance. And I'm going to put on what it's a nuisance. It's a damn look. It's a riffraff. I'm ready for this fight. Sheriff Quaye, I don't know how to opinion. You know, I can professional. Me, you know, my true opinion. You just say, you're novice. You know, my true about then you think professional. No, no. Sheriff Quaye, only top was in mid for Ghana. Michael Wamlet and Ansah. A meeting of Ghana if you don't. Sheriff Quaye, me struggle by him. Can you be fair to go quick and ban? First, let me feel to get me. She named me too. Shall go there for my Ghana last time there. He tell me that no play no game. So right now, always training sleep early. If you Sheriff Quaye trying the third fight, you see what they come for the ring side because Sheriff Quaye is a tutelage because I come by it. I show you. All of us, Zerumo! Oh, Sheriff Quaye going to do. Sheriff Quaye going to do 1 bullet answer. You see what they come for the ring side because you don't respect me. Ah, Sheriff, what style can you beat me? Okay, I don't train any trainer just got any boss in there. Ni boss is new on vehicle. Boss out to bar. Lele, no more with Tago because any boss or no boss on Lele. They can let your world class. I can only just got it. You know, boss, I do wash it. And you were fair, no talk about a man of one. Simo, coach, a coach here. But I coach, I want to come and try to fake. Ah, Sheriff Quaye. Me, I'm calling again on the winning sky. I'm going to go. No, I'm going to sky to call your book on you. Sheriff Quaye. Sheriff Quaye is a nuisance. That nuisance is a nuisance. Mogori Potamochi. That Mogori Potamochi. Sheriff Quaye is a nuisance. It's a damn road. It's a riffraff. It's a tutelage boss I come back. Don't know boss I know better. I didn't know my condition. Sheriff Quaye. What's that can be beat me? Round 1 you fall down. Round 2 you fall down. Round 3 you fall down. Round 4 you fall down. Round 5 I will shoot shot off because you are too radical. I see you. Say no more. Let your up boom on. Oblaga na. October general law we go do. Ole me link no.
Thank you. Let's put our hands together for them. We go to their respective points. I'm a trainer, Samuel. We do want to take away from the trainers as well. First of all, gives the closing remarks. So you identify yourself by where you're coming from, your name, and then you approach me for the mic. Okay, thank you, ma'am. For the supporters of Ansah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aliman. Concerning the spectators coming to the event, if you could remember, the president announced that sporting activities can accommodate 25% of the capacity of the venue that the sport activity is being held. And so we want to abide by the rules or by the regulations. We'll be selling limited tickets because the place takes 4,000 people as the capacity. We'll be having boxers and their teams. We'll be having groundmen working on that night. We'll be having production crew and all that stuff. We are taking all of them into consideration as part of the numbers, and so we are trying to have limited ticket, not more than 500. So if, like, we are taking into consideration boxers and their team, the production team, men on the ground working and all that stuff to be like maybe 300, and we are selling about 500 tickets, it won't be even 25% of the venue. So we're looking at 20% of the venue so that we can practice proper social distancing. Everybody there except the boxers in the ring must be in a mask. The reason why the boxers won't be in mask, all of them are going to take COVID test as well as their corners. And so that is the arrangement. But any other person, including even the promoter, has to be in a mask. And we have to practice social distancing. COVID is real, and we are not giving any chance to have somebody coming to watch boxing to be infected with that disease. We're looking forward to see our supporters or lovers of boxing all the time coming to watch boxing. So we have to do whatever we do to be safe for the fight. And also, we don't want a way that we are begging the supporters or the people that will be coming to comport themselves and adhere to the protocols, because we don't want a situation whereby something untoward will be done there, and then the next day we will be hearing from the update of the president that sporting activity has been banned, though the vaccine is in. We beg. MC.
So, who's next? Okay. Cesar.
Alliance Plus Media. We know these are tough times for everybody. How can the media get accreditation for this fight? Sometimes we have to carry all these things outside. But when we don't have the means of having accreditation to get coverage of this, how well can we also bring it to the landscape for everybody to have a very good look at what is being done at the local boxing area? So how can the media get accreditation?
Thank you very much.
On the wedding day, we are trying our possible best because, accreditation, as you said, is one thing that you need to come with. Whether you are from BBC or wherever you are, you're supposed to have an accreditation before you can be allowed admission. So on the way in, we'll be taking all the media personnel, those that will be coming. We'll be taking their photos, so it will be a photo accreditation, so that it won't be like anything people passing to people. Just we know the fight. A lot of people want to watch the fight. It will be streamed live on Ace TV. So those who don't have the means of getting inside can watch it online. And we are talking to Ace TV. They want to put some stands in the communities around Bukon and elsewhere on a projector to show the fight there. So basically, there's an arrangement that they want to make for the fight. And so on Friday, all persons that want to come as a media outfit should get the accreditation there. And we will have qualification before you can get the accreditation. At least you have to show one article that you have posted, you have made on this site, so that you can come. Because there are a lot of media houses out there, they are not doing anything for boxing, but they want to come to boxing. At least with their support, we can also grow out there, and we believe they can still be around with us and make Ghana boxing strong again. Thank you very much.
Please, what time is the phone text for the samples being taken tomorrow?
Actually, I will liaise with the doctor shortly after this meeting, and then I can. I will liaise with the person who is in charge of taking the sampling, and then I will communicate to the GBA doctor to know, because he is the one who have to come to. He has to come to supervise, so that at least he is sure that what is being done is the correct thing that he wants us to do.
Thank you very much. All boxers, please stay. All boxers who are fighting on the night, please stay. I can hear me at Jonah Keportue, General Adjon, Atletio. The war for Manchester Ashley, Ghana Boxing Supporters Union President, to give us the prayer so that we call it, we bring the entire capital to an end. Thank you very much. Shall we do our
Father, we thank you, we give you the praise, we give you the honor. When we are about to start, we call upon your name, you have made it possible for us. We give all the glory to your holy name. We are living here to our various houses. Some of us are going to their various dogs. Father, may you take us through whatever is going to be the work of the enemy. Father, we come against it in Jesus' and love we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Stephen. Thank you so much. So we thank you all fans and boxers who were here. We thank you for coming. Take the word out. Tell everybody how we're having a fight on the 2nd of March. And it's open. The gates will be open for all people. The gates will be open for everybody to go and take it.